Welcome to our channel. This is Chala. In this tutorial, we are going to see from the basic of Python to the advanced one, especially those who want to learn deep learning and data analysis. Stick to this channel. Stay tuned. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment on our channel. So to begin with, the first thing you do is you go to this website, which I can put in the description below in our YouTube. So you go to this place, then start to download the Python. So to download, go to download. Then based on your platform, you can select one. For me, it's macOS. I click this one. Once I click, I will choose the latest version, 3.10.2. So once I do, I scroll down to this part, which is macOS here, Universal Installer. Click this one. Once you click, you will see in here. For me, because I already installed, I don't need this one. So I go to this one. So I just double click. So once you double click, it will show you that install Python. So just keep clicking continue, 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 continue until you see the agreement. Once you see agreement, click agreement. Then you can see that how many space in your computer you need. So for me, it's 152.7 megabyte. So the next step is just to click and install. But for me, I already installed, so I don't need to click this one. So make sure that you install by clicking this one. Once you click, let's begin with Python. So before writing the code, let me show you how to download the library for your Python. So go to terminal, click in terminal, you can write like pip install Jupyter notebook. To install Jupyter notebook library. So if you click, you will see that because I already download, you see this one. If you don't download, maybe you see different thing. So don't worry about that. It's the same thing he's doing. So another way is Python -m pip install. For example, if I want to install NumPy, so I will click. So you will see that I already have. So it didn't install, but if you don't have, it will install. This is how you install. So don't forget Python -m pip install NumPy or pip install NumPy. Okay, if we talk about this one, the next is about editor. In editor, we can have ideally which comes with Python, ideally which comes with Python. Okay, this one, or we can have Visual Studio Code, the one we are going to use today, Jupyter Notebook, the one I already installed, or PyCharm. So let's start with Visual Studio Code. Here is a Visual Studio Code. To start with Visual Studio Code, first go to the folder where you want to work, working directory. So open folder. For me, I go to desktop, basic. Okay, hello. So I already have hello world. So let me start with a new one. So to begin with, okay, this one, basic.py. So let's start. Don't forget to put .py. This is a basic.py. Okay, don't forget to put .py. It shows that it's Python extension. Okay, once you click, let me first move this one. Okay, it's a basic. Let's start with printing hello world. Print hello world. Okay, so you see that the color of this one with this one is different. The color of the function print and the color of the string is different. This is called syntax highlighter, okay, in Python. So if you want to run, you go to terminal, new terminal, then once to open, go to Python, then basic, finish, then run. So you see hello world in here. So this is the beginning of, or the basic for Python, how to print. So once we do, let's start with, I hope that you understand what print do. Is just to print out on the console. So the next step is we start with a variable. Okay, variable is just a name given to something, like my name is Chala. Any name given to some data is called a variable. So the variable, for example, message is equal to hello world. If it is hello world, so if the message is hello world, what we do is, if I want to print this message, so the message guy is this one. So if I print, yeah, it is hello world. So how to update or change this one? So first, hello world guy or this guy is have a name of message, but another guy with the same name message came and he said hello world, this guy from China. Okay, this guy, his name is hello world from China. So now we have two messages, but the computer now because the computer execute line by line. First, he know this guy hello world guy by the name message, but once he see hello world from China, this guy, the computer gives it, and the name is message because it came after this one hello world from China. The message will be his name. So the computer at the end will know this guy. So if I print, so what I see is not hello world, is hello world from China. This is variable. So in a variable, what we can do, how we can create variables, how we can use variables. So things to be noted. So the first is for variable, we can use letters, numbers, and underscore, underscores. Okay. So those things we can mix. So for example, num1, this can be variable, num1, bounding box, like in machine learning you can use layers, layer 1, layer 2 we can use. So you can use all of them like this one, but try to be more readable when you write, for example, num1, or when you say count, you understand? So counter, like if you give the name, like something that is, if someone wants to read your code, and he can give him a hint message, variable can give a hint for the reader of your code. So try to be make it short and descriptive. That is what expected from you. So for example, num1 is equal to, if num1 is hello, so if num1 is hello, so if I say print num1, okay, so you see hello is here. So if num1, for example, if I change to integer, what we can integer or float. So for example, if this is integer, if I do this one, you can see it is 2. Okay, let me clean this one first. Okay, so what we cannot do is we cannot do like this. One is if equal to 2, you see that it's not possible. So be careful about this one. Okay, this is not allowed. So the next thing is what we see is a string from the variable. The next is we jump to string. Okay, in string is like this one. Hello, how are you? This is a string. So another is everything we write in double quotation is a string, or in a single quotation in Python. Whether you either use double quotation or single quotation, it's okay. So another is how are you? For example, if I say how are you, Ayush. If I say sorry, so if I use, this is also a string. So another thing in string, what you need to understand is within or inside double quotation, you can write single quotation. For example, the message is, for example, you can see that the message is, I am thinking why Python, I write Python, a single quotation, that which I want to bold, language is interesting. Okay, so if I want to print this one, this is a difference. So for example, print, for example, this message, print message. The difference it have from the previous one. So let's run this one. So you will see that a single quotation is simply put it as is. So it is the Python interpreter uses it as a string, as it is, because these all are one string. Okay, after this one, let's start with changing case string within a method. So what method and everything we will talk, okay, later. I will come to that. When we learn about function, we learn about method. So anyways, now what we are going to learn is how to change case in string with a method. So first, for example, name or name, of course, course name. For example, course name is equal to introduction to Python. So if I want to change this one to title, so what I do is print course name dot title. So this one indicate that it's related with function, like I told you we can discuss, okay, with a method. So if I print this one, let's print, so you will see that introduction to Python. Let me clean this one and open new one. Okay, Python basic. Okay, so this is what you can see, title. So if you want to change to small uppercase or lowercase, okay, print course name dot upper. Okay, this is uppercase. Okay, here introduction to Python. You can see if I want to change, print course name to lowercase, you can see this one. So the same thing, it will change to lowercase. So this is for title. You can see the difference. Change to every sentence initial letter or starting letter to capital. In uppercase, it change all to the capital. In lowercase, change all of them to lowercase. Okay. So after we finish this one, the next is, let's talk about concatenation, string concatenation, string concatenation. So in the string concatenation, for example, first name is equal to Chala. So last name is Ogesa. So if I want to put together, or if I want to merge or concatenate, what I do is full name is equal to first name plus space plus so last name. Okay, as you can see, first name is Chala, then it will print with what, a string, which is white space, the last name. So let's print this one, print. So let me remove first this one. Okay, print full name. Okay, if I print full name, so let's run this one. So you can see Chala Ogesa. If I remove this one, the concatenation is used by plus sign. Just concatenation is one, but if we have more, we can do. So if I do this one, this will be, we cannot see any more the spacing here. So it will show me Chala Ogesa in without white space. So do that, you can see Chala Ogesa. So this is also, which means what I want to say in here is shortly, this one is treated as a string. This is another string. This is another string. This is another string. This is another string. But this string is represented by what? By variable. That's the difference. Okay. I hope you understand about this one. The next is striping white space. Okay. Let's start with stripe white space. So striping, from the name you can understand that to stripe the white space or to remove the white space. For example, favorite subject is equal to, if it is Python, so you can see I give a white space in here, there's also white space. So the idea in here is how to remove this white space and this white space. Okay, to do that, let's just print favorite subject dot left stripe. This indicates left stripe, means this part. If I do that one, okay, the next we have another favorite subject dot right stripe. If I do that one, we have this one. We can see their difference. Print favorite subject dot stripe. Okay, you can see that this is for left side, only for this one, as maybe you guess this one, right? For this one, right? For this one, and stripe to remove or to stripe the white space from both sides. So let's run this one. Okay, as you can see, this is still, you can see that in here we have, it is not visible, but we have the white space in here. So this one, like we say from the name, it stripes the white from the right side, but it stay with the left one. But this one, we stripe from both sides. I hope that you understand L stripe, right stripe, and left stripe. So the next is about splitting. So how to split a string. How to split the string. So for example, email is equal to, my email is naugesa@gmail.com. So I want to split by add. So to do that, what I do is print email dot split by what? I give him add. So this is return for me string. So if this return for me string, so let us run and see the result. So you can see now Ogesa and gmail.com. It's split into two parts. So if I want to do this one, this is the list. We'll discuss on this one in next class. For now, if I want to get only now Ogesa, I will slice it in 0 index. So let's see. So once I do that one, you can see now Ogesa is printed. So I split it based on add. This is how email is working. So the next part in today's lesson, last session, is about number. So now number. So when we come to number, we have two types: integer type, and float type. We have two types: integer and float type. So what is integer? For example, name is equal to 2. If I sign this one, 100 is okay. This is integer. But if I say name is equal to 100.0, this is float type. So if there is any decimal after, if there is any decimal, that indicate that it is float. It's no more integer. So this data type matters when we do with big data or in detail, when we will see in detail. So the idea in here is, for example, if my age, if I put age is equal to someone age is 28, how, or 20, okay, how to use with a variable. So if I want to, if I say I want to show I am something years old, for example, the message I will put that I am plus concatenate age plus years old. But as if you guess, this is integer, this is string, this is string. So this is type here. So what we need is to change. We put the string. This one we need to change to string. This is a function used to change integer to string. So the message is this one. If I want to print message. So if I do that, let's run here. I am 20 years old. So you can give space in here. So let me print in here. So this is I am 20 years old. So for today's class, this is all about. Next class, I will come with very interesting topic like list. We start with list. And please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment. If you have any question, please comment below. We will answer as soon as possible. Thanks a lot. Thank you.